think one of the biggest takeaways, the thing that resonated a lot with me when reading your book and that I'm anxious to try is how you answer the question that you're invariably gonna get, "What do you do?" Um, and most people will say their title and the company they work for, but you recommend something different. What do you recommend you do when you're in that situation?
It's really funny, Travis. I wrote the book in I guess 2017, and it was based on a talk that I had started doing in 2007. So there was a decade of knowledge at that point, and now it's been a little bit for me. So I'm hoping I'm about to say the thing that I said in the book. But I help blank do blank so they can blank.
Yep.
Essentially, don't share the how. Too often, particularly as entrepreneurs, we are very excited by our how, our process, or our steps, and we're enamored with how we've created this thing, and we want to talk to people about that, and nobody cares. I'm like, hate to burst the bubble, but nobody cares yet. Instead of telling people the how, start with who you help. So be specific. I help who. Don't say women. That's too generic. Don't say entrepreneurs. Too generic. Don't say leaders. It's too generic. I help who. So get clear about that. Make sure there's some like adverbs attached to it, adjectives attached to that. And then do what? What is it that you're helping them accomplish? And then ultimately, what's the reason that they want to accomplish that? That's the why, because that's the thing that's going to really like pull people into a conversation. If they feel that why, if that's their why as well, they're naturally going to ask the question, wait, how do you do that?
Yeah.
Now you're in a conversation. And then what I would recommend is not to go into your 7-point process, but to share a very brief client story and kind of share the outcome that client got by working with you. Like, very simply put, it would be like, well, for example, I had a client who came to me with X problem. We worked together in this way, and then they were able to do, and that's the result. And if you know a little bit about the person in front of you, you can really match the client's story to their situation, their circumstances. And now they want to know more, and now they're intrigued. And it's just so much better of a conversation than saying I'm a consultant.